Hello! That made a very loud, weird noise. I like it.
Yeah, is that... I was saying, did it just take a picture?
Possibly, yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
My butt.
How you doing? Welcome to Inside the Ant Farm.
Inside Net Farm.
What? You gotta tell me about this beer, because I haven't...
Well, this is obviously Prison City Brewing Company, brewed and canned in Auburn, New York. So that's how you know it's good. It's called Haze On.
Haze on, haze on.
Prost. It's been in the fridge for like a couple months, actually. Waiting to be...
Tastes like haze.
Waiting to be delicious.
It's pretty good. How you doing? Look at you all dressed. He dressed up today for this. You see that?
Because it's our 11th episode. We always dress up for this, Matt.
I did. I wore my best nerd shirt.
You matter. Until you multiply yourself times the speed of light
Squared.
Then your energy.
Get it?
Did you get that on like Fiverr or what?
I got this. Katie's mom used to give me fun shirts, and this was. There was also the wrestling shirt, wrestling the art of being folded, folding clothes with people still in them or something.
I'm this Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have that shirt. I had wrestling, so.
So I'm okay, man. I'm in my new job. I'm not new job, a new department, and it's been super chill.
I'm okay now because I have a beer.
Because I'm drinking, I'm getting drunk. So I got this bowl from dinner. I got a little bit on there.
Food bowl, obviously. He wasn't smoking a bowl.
If only. And we have this cool. My wife uses this. We're gonna keep it here though. Just for fun.
That's like an art piece now.
Yeah, it's part of it. We meant to do that. It's part of the thing.
You got most news, but I got a couple things. Because we had the Xbox Developer Direct happened.
Yeah, it's basically like Xbox is like E3.
Yeah.
Because everyone does
Which doesn't exist.
Everyone does their own thing. Yeah,
everybody does their own thing. But the biggest thing was watching this Indiana Jones game, which looked like a fun game. It looked very Uncharted.
I mean, it's Bethesda. They're gonna at least show you the fun stuff, and then you get all the bugs, like where Indiana Jones is gonna like have noodle arms or something, or hot dog fingers.
I have hot dogs for my hands. Oh no.
Voiced by who we identified immediately in that article right afterwards by the titular Troy Baker.
I heard us talking about it.
He's doing great. He's doing great though. Hey, that's fine.
He sounds great. He sounds exactly like him. So
yeah, why couldn't they get Harrison Ford? Because Harrison Ford doesn't sound like Indiana Jones anymore.
Like all those flashback ones, I was like, he sounds like an old dude.
Sweet Indiana Jones.
I'm 35 years old.
Like, oh boy, good.
Like, oh, okay.
Can you de-age his voice too, please?
Like there gotta be a filter for that
God
shit.
Damn it.
I'm young and I still collect artifacts.
I like that they have the new dumb villain who looks like just all Armageddon with all the old dumb villains. He's like Wish.com Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
That's fun.
He's like Mads Mikkelsen mixed with the dude who got the doorknob or the
guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yes. Can't remember his name.
Who remembers his name, right? Yeah. Nazi number one, right? Punch you in the face.
Nazi nerd dude.
Nazi mid-boss guy. There's he's Indiana Jones is buried, and I guess maybe to die of exposure or getting eaten by something, but then the guy gets too close and he headbutts him, and you're like, oh, that's some classic Indiana, baby!
Dude, you just go back 2 inches. He had like no head clearing room in that. Like, that's your fault, bro. You did that to yourself.
Well, they explain why in the trailer his hand is sticking out of the sand too. I'm like, I just feel
it's
like
a weird way to tie you up.
Yeah. I just feel like he's gonna go like maybe he had an artifact and they like buried him and then got the artifact out of his hand.
Maybe they're gonna like put a scorpion in his hand before, I don't know.
Or balls. Maybe his balls.
Yeah, maybe it was like now
you're holding my balls. Oh, you grabbed them and squeezed. Oh,
I should have known that too. Should have known that was coming. Dr. Jones. No news if Salah's going to be in this game.
There's some you can pick up a hammer and throw it at him.
Do you think Salah would be played by Nolan North?
I mean, should he be? Is the real question. Should he be? No, actually, I think Laura Bailey is going to because they gotta keep it in the family, right?
Okay, that's fair.
Like, I'm Salah Ipsy. Put your backs into it. No, she can do anything. She's so good at acting, though. She can probably do a solid voice, and it's really good. There's a hammer throwing. There's some traps. There's some ruins.
Some whipping. Some gun shooting.
He's sliding. He's doing the rope slide on the whip. You know there's going to be like 15 points in the game where you rope slide on that whip because they have to load in.
He's definitely going to have to climb up stuff too.
Like, let's load it in. We got to load in that environment. He's sliding on a whip to load in the environment.
They're going to do some Uncharted shit in there, but basically Uncharted's based off of
it. Looks like it's all first person except for the rope sliding.
That was kind of weird. Like, there's a lot of first person. I feel like you might be able to switch vantage points or something?
I bet you not. I bet you Bethesda's not going to let you do it, but we'll see.
Because definitely zoomed into the first person a couple times, and I didn't know if that was just like something that's coming from a cutscene to it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter though. There's also a love interest. She looked very lovely, right?
Like okay,
a female intellectual of some sort.
Definitely headstrong and cocksure. You know,
he's also jumping between two planes' wings, which is not a thing you can do in any way.
It looked brutal.
He's like, I'll just jump from one, like it's a platform, and like you're in the air, and also like you can't just jump from planes' wings.
Unless that plane knows that you're gonna hit it, and like overcompensates before you get there.
Like he's not gonna be cool with it. But that's fine. You know what? Let's go, right? Let's just fucking go. Video games are fun. Let's play.
Let's do it.
Right? Speaking of video games that are fun, Obsidian. You know Obsidian, right?
I do.
Name two of their games.
Avowed.
Okay, one more then.
Plants vs. Zombies.
No, Fallout New Vegas would have been a good one. So Obsidian, who really got to start aping Bethesda games, but has recently come into their own with some D&D type games called the Pillars of Eternity series. Now are doing another game in this world called Avowed. So that's they showed a little bit. Obviously, it's a game that is a much lower scale than say a Baldur's Gate 3 Game of the Year. But I don't think it's going to hurt it. They had some great little stories in these games so far, and they were really cool and weird.
Yeah.
And this one looks like it's at least going to expand on the environments because in the other two, it was like one you're like in a city basically, the first one, and the second one you're like on the high seas, but it's just like these very like small little islands and like small little places with like little things on them. This one has like lots more biomes, including like volcanoes and forests and wastelands, and so it looks like they're just spreading out a little bit. They also said things like they showed new combat and customization footage, which some like cool features,
some wands, some pistols, some swords,
dual pistols, which is a big thing in their games. A lot of pistol shooting because they're in like a high seas age technology wise.
There's also wands.
Yeah, it's like a gun shooty for magic.
Spellaramos.
A gun shooty for magic. Actually, I think my character in one of the games in the last game was a wand user. Because you're a pirate captain too, so like this pirate captain was like wand, and they're like, what the fuck?
Like, I'm Steve Bonnet.
Yeah, I was basically Steve Bonnet. Yeah, I was very like I think also too there was I think Troy Baker. Is it Troy Baker or Matt Mercer voice? Like your second in command in that game. I can't remember who that.
I'd say Matt Mercer. That's what I would guess.
You're talking like doing this voice, and you're like, okay, I got you. I'm clocking you. I got you. But they're saying the size and scope are going to be closer to Outer Worlds than like a Skyrim. So smaller scope, but that's okay. As long as you have a good story. As long as you have a good story, you're not charging like $70 for like a 3-hour experience.
There comes a point when the world is too big. I know this from playing Starfield at this point. Like, but
you're still playing.
It's not fun in a lot of places. Like, it's like, and this is my problem with Skyrim too. Like,
how many resources have you gotten so far?
I have plenty now because I have a place that does iron and a place that does aluminum. So
have you finally done some ship raiding, or are you just still?
That's exactly what I was trying to do yesterday. But I was in this quest for like an hour and a half, and I didn't even finish it. I'm like, I just want to leave, but it's like one of those ones where you have to like find your way out, and I'm just like, I fucking hate this.
This
is my least favorite.
I ended up with the best like gun that was good at like shooting at shields, basically shooting shields and systems. So I just used the shield gun until the shield's down, and then the system gun until the system's down. Then I boarded him.
Yeah, I got to start shooting some engines.
When the game first came out, you could make like 100K per ship you sold. So, which I just did it because I was like, oh, this is fun. I want to try and board a ship. And then I sold the ship and I was like, what the fuck? I just broke the game. And then like I was like, there's a tax if you sell the ship. You have to register it.
Sometimes the register. Sometimes the register is more than the ship is valued at. I'm like, what the fuck bullshit is this?
Okay.
Like, what are you doing, man?
Okay.
Like, neat. That's cool. Well, I guess I'll keep it. Like, what am I going to do with this?
No, then you just learn the cheat to click through the environment because all the vendors that you pay that money to, they keep the coins on the ground.
I saw that
they keep the coins
cheat the other day online. I was like, because the guy's like, I jump over here, then you jump through this thing, and you fall down.
Oh, that thing's crazy. There's actually like a clipping thing where you just clip to the ground too.
It's hilarious. It's like then you jump down, and then you're like underneath. He's like underneath the chest.
Yeah. I've definitely tried to do that. And I'm like, this is bullshit. It takes too long for like $200,000. Like, I'll just make it in the game. It's fine. But yeah, Starfield, guys. We're still talking about it. So maybe it is a good game. But it's set in, like I said, it's set in the same world as Pillars of Eternity games before this. Okay. Deadfire, and I can't remember the name of the first one. Just Pillars of Eternity, I think. And which is the world of Eora. So it's a fun world. A lot of fun stuff going on. There's gods roaming around doing shitty things, like these giant, basically
as gods would do.
Colossus dudes are walking around.
How many of those guys you get to smack up?
You have to like befriend one of them in one of the games, and then because you need I need your help to go get this other guy. He's like, okay, I'll just roll.
Then right after he's done, you show them out.
I'm a giant weirdo. Yeah, then you have to go get a clutch.
Like night, keep your butthole tight tonight.
But you have to link all your party together to grab each other's legs and constrict the airway. Yeah, it's really hard. But when you're level 20, man, go for it, right? Matt, Ted.
Oh, we forgot. Senua Hellblade 2 got its release date, too.
Yes.
May 21st.
I thought she died in the first one. I guess I was wrong.
When's she gonna die? Getting killed?
Wasn't she, in purgatory or something? Wasn't the game about
back? It's fucking... Dude.
Mental illness in purgatory or something.
Dude, God of War. They don't need that shit. They yada her back to life. She'll be fine.
I mean, it was a fun game. Did you play the first Senua Sacrifice?
Yeah. It was pretty nuts. It was... There was a lot of crazy stuff in that game. I was like, okay, all right. Somebody was a little nuts when they made this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's about
I dig it, though. Down for it.
I dig the nutty chicks, yeah.
Well, the graphics were beautiful. There was a lot of, cool stuff in it, too.
Some cool stuff with lighting. I didn't make it through the whole game because I wasn't a huge fan of the control scheme.
The control was bad. I did not like it.
But, I might give it a second look. It is only on Xbox or PC, so we'll see.
It was on PlayStation, I think. It was PS4 when I played it, though.
Oh, okay.
It was a while ago.
Well, no, I don't know if I think they bought the studio, didn't they?
Maybe.
A lot of stuff they showed on there was Xbox.
Yeah. No, I think it was... I think it was originally on PS4 when I played it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
If I remember correctly. It's been a while.
Matt, I think you remember correctly. Anyone else remembers correctly?
Who?
Ted. We had the biggest peacock, the biggest opening on the cock ever. It was a large cock opening.
You open up, then the cock gave them everything they could.
Yeah, so it was the biggest opening weekend for an original series. I still don't understand why it's an original series. I thought original series would be not related to something else, like a movie or say.
Yeah, but also Seth MacFarlane needs money.
Yeah, he's gonna get it.
Well, I've heard a couple people at work have been like, yeah, it was hilarious. It's very 90s comedy, sketched out, and from the clips I've seen, it looked pretty enjoyable. I just haven't got to watching it because I'm watching Beef now, but I haven't got to watching it yet. But hopefully we'll get there.
I mean, I've been saying where's the beef for a while, so I'm glad you're finally.
I watched football on the cock the other day. Okay.
Because you're a big football.
They had sports ball. I love sports ball. They had the playoff games on there only, which people were in an uproar about. They had the wild card games were on there, and I got to watch them because I have a cock.
Did you one of your neighbors oh, sorry, you can't come in. I'm watching this.
No! This is my thing.
Did the Beagle City Eagles beat the Uptown Stompers?
The Puxatawny Phils, actually.
Yeah. Mud Dogs.
The Southwestern Louisiana State Mud Dogs.
Did he get the most tackles?
You know a lot about football. I did not know that.
I watched a bunch of the football games. The footballs, they call them. Don't call them games, just call them footballs. They call them gridiron footballs.
I watched the college games in the Dome because they have a screen up right next to us. So that's what you're doing. You're sitting there.
I like the college games too.
All I know is that our third, fourth string quarterback, his last name was McPhail, and he transferred. And I was like, dude, you were our guy, man. We were rooting for you to succeed, and then McPhailed out.
He's a McPhail well, is what you're saying.
I think he's going to Utah State or something like that. I was like, well, that's a difference.
He's like, I'll be the third string quarterback there.
He probably started Utah State.
I hope, right?
Yeah.
Matt, Jennifer Coolidge, Jason Momoa join Jack Black's Jack Black in the Minecraft movie. Jack Black is, playing the titular Steve.
Do you think Michael Cera is the creeper?
I mean, he is a creeper probably in general.
Hey, I'm a creeper in the north.
That's kind of fun now. I bet they'll have, like, if they do voice them, they'll have, like, some kind of weird celebrity one-off. Like,
it's just a live action, too, so it's got to be, like, something.
There's no way it's live action.
I think it might be.
It doesn't make any sense.
I think it might be.
Like, that doesn't make any sense. And also, like, who's Jennifer Coolidge playing? Like, Alex?
Well, I think they just picked people that were black. like kind of thick ass
we don't do any kind of CG to them.
Yeah, like look at Jack Black. He's a blocky. He's a blocky dude. Like
I mean, I think he's more egg shaped at this point.
Yeah, just put like a shirt on. He's blocky now.
Just put like some epaulets or something.
Yeah,
like
put like some corner pads, some shoulder pads.
Hopefully Kyle Gass in there then too. Does that?
Hopefully he is. It's my Jennifer Coolidge impression.
That's right. It is my maybe we're love interests. Like it's me and Jennifer Coolidge.
We're gonna make out in this movie.
Yeah. I'm gonna touch my beard a couple times. It's part of my impression.
Don't be jealous because he dead sexy, Mike.
That's one for my Jason Momoa and two for if I did it for Jamie, she'd just like.
Is that what you do in bed sometimes?
I don't need to, but I could. Like if she's there, like I'm not in the middle, like hey,
you're like you could be my ocean master anytime. And she's like, oh
yeah. But then she dresses as Patrick Wilson, and then I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But it's a night owl, Patrick Wilson, which still makes you there.
And then I dress as Sally Jupiter, and Sally Jupiter, no, one of the Jupiters,
Jessica Jupiter,
the Silk Spectre.
Hey, so there's been a lot of like stirring of this Rey Skywalker movie. They had a director last week, which I did not write down, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but then there was a rumor that it was being scuttled because two of the writers were having a problem, and now they're like, nope, it is not. It is fine. It is right on task.
Of course, Daisy's going to say that. Like,
but also, I guess Daisy Ridley's come out and been like, they're going in a really different direction that I appreciate. Like, that's why I came back to the piece. And I'm like,
so
okay.
You think she's going to be like naked or something?
I'm thinking Zack Snyder's probably going to end up directing it, and he's going to get his Rebel Moon finally.
Ray Sorkin really likes having sex.
It's the Scar Giver, Rey Skywalker.
And she loves to fuck. She's DTF.
She is also the chosen one.
What is happening with this movie?
Well, now we're going to get people together.
Hi, I'm stock character that's going to betray you.
Hi, I'm really drunk, but no, I'm not drunk, and I'm a general.
I mean, almost. Hey, look at me. It's my voice.
Guys, we just did Rebel Moon for you. Thank you. You're welcome. You don't have to watch it.
Shh. Well, I'm clapping in here.
If you could hear, we actually are going to cut it out. There's just a studio audience over
here.
We
might get a copyright strike from Zack Snyder for this, because it's so close to what the actual plot is.
I heard there was a secret.
Oh, they could have made it better.
I wish it was in there.
Or they could have made it better.
The David played and it pleased the Lord.
And music was okay. It was okay.
Because that song was not in there.
Yeah, because they decided not to put in, like, the fucking 70s classics. Anyway, Jenna Ortega says Wednesday season 2 is going to be bigger, and each episode is going to feel more like a movie.
I did hear about this.
It's going to be more creepy, and it's going to be more horror.
Creepy? Spooky?
Spooky.
Mysterious?
But not kooky. Not kooky.
Okay, alright. Well, as long as it's not too dark. As long as it's not like they're trying to pull off the... I mean, it's Wednesday. And if they're going to go for emo, that's the person to go with. Yeah, but just don't do the Titans where like, fuck Batman. It's like, fuck...
what if they do like Remember the Titans where it's just football?
I hope so.
Left side, strong side!
I think you just did all of Remember the Titans. Not Varsity Blues, by the way. Different.
I don't want your life. I don't want your life. It's me, Jason Vanderbeek.
James Vanderbeek, but yes.
His brother. It's Jason.
Yeah, you're right. He was a stunt double.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm his line double. I have his accent.
I'm his accent. I'm from the South. Stop saying you're from the South. It makes it sound really unbelievable.
Listen to me, giddy up, little doggy. Like, what are you doing, man? You okay? It's like, sorry, I went to Jason Hunnam's accent coach.
How much better would Varsity Blues have been if James Vanderbeek had the whipped cream bikini? Would it be like
Chris Evans' whipped cream bikini?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what if James had done it first?
I don't think it could have been worse. I don't know.
Can't get worse. You heard it first.
Yeah.
I think we should say the Emmy winners to last. Do you have anything else in there on that list?
I only had 2 things.
Okay, so
you had the big list.
So I have one more thing because it's very important. Now.
Okay.
There's a new Spider-Man in town.
Scepter Man.
And you're like,
I have no clue about this stuff.
and you're like, so Ultimate Spider-Man, the Ultimate Universe is back, Matt, because a guy named the Maker. Do you know who the Maker is?
Oh, yeah.
He's the former Ultimate Universe's Reed Richards.
Oh, okay.
Who he escapes the world being destroyed because he's weird and evil and weird.
Yeah, and he's super smart.
So what he does is he like makes this weird like echo chamber where he like crafts a universe where just the Earth has differences so far anyway. And so like he basically makes it so the Radioactive Spider never bit Peter Parker. He makes it so like Tony Stark is vilified instead of lauded for what he does. He makes it so the Incredible Hulk,
catty bitch. Okay.
The Incredible Hulk, when the bomb blows up, instead of giving him powers, it makes him like all weird. Just makes him all weird.
So he's a catty bitch. Okay.
He's a catty little bitch.
Yeah.
And so and then it just like kind of rules this world, but he kind of doesn't. He's just not there really. So it's like, okay, what is the point of this? But they're making a point now. So like there's Ultimate Spider-Man starts off with a deep like just a Peter Parker. He's working at the Daily Bugle with for Gene Jonah Jameson, of course, who is a much more mild mannered version because he has a best friend named Ben Parker. Ben Parker never died because Peter Parker never became Peter Parker.
Don't start without me, and don't start with me.
Yeah, so that it's still Shane playing obviously fully Shane, but they're both running. They're like co-editors of the Daily Bugle.
Co-editors,
and because of that, like
that's not
J. Jonah Jameson's basically like a like.
I'm nice. I still want pictures of Spider-Man though.
Pictures of Spider-Man.
Please,
Spider-Man.
Please bring me pictures of Spider-Man.
I think he just wants pictures of spiders. There's no Spider-Man.
Hey, do you have any pictures of spiders? I can put them on the front page.
Oh, look, it's a carnivorous.
I'll put them on the front page.
It's a brown recluse. So basically what happened, but in the story, this also because he has not had to like fight dudes and like get the devil to erase people's memories and shit.
Okay.
He just has 2 kids with Mary Jane, and they got married. I don't know why he broke up with Gwen Stacy.
Happily ever after.
Yeah, living happily ever after.
Gwen Stacy still dies.
But probably, yeah. She's like, I still fell off a bridge.
Good savory, no spider powers.
And I still had sex with Norman Osborn.
Okay, so this sounds boring.
They took it out. So, but basically what they do is they reframe it so that Tony Stark also remembers, because the only person that remembers this old Ultimates world was the Maker himself. But Tony Stark had because he's Tony Stark and he's so super smart.
Hey, really smart.
He basically had a little like data chip that like he found put in his head and told him about the former Ultimate Universe.
It's so when I'm vilified,
he sends his communication because he's already. I think he's dead in this world because they basically like, oh, you're fucking around.
They vilified him to death.
Yeah, and so he sends a little thing to Peter Parker that's like, hey, you're supposed to be a hero and open this package.
You're a spider.
And inside, it's a spider and it bites him.
Like immediately,
so it's like a middle-aged
spider.
He looks kind of like us, like a skinny version of us. He's like just bearded and kind of like.
So I can cosplay this guy? Is that what you're saying?
Oh my god, you could if you lost 100 pounds.
Wait, you said he looked like us? Yeah, not skinny.
Yeah, like skinny us.
Lame.
He just didn't get fatter. He's still like a little skinny muscular.
I want Peter B. Parker.
He's still super muscular, by the way. Okay.
He's Mr. No Days Off, obviously.
Yeah, he's like, I know days off, but I also like an ace reporter
working out.
And
Ben Reilly physique.
Ben Parker's still also very ripped, as
I would be.
Yeah,
still working out.
Fucking jacked.
Is Bonesaw in this world?
Bonesaw, I think, is he's a hero too now. He's the only hero in the world.
I'm a hero accountant. I do accounting. I'm the cream of the crop. I put creamer in your coffee.
Matt Murdock, though, is just a Catholic priest. They also they basically make the truck have chemicals that just blind him and they don't give him any powers.
Wow, god damn.
Jesus fucking. He's just making just so much shade all the fucking
yeah. Shade. Like he's a shade.
Captain America's like no arms, legs, or some bullshit. He's like, arms and I rolled around.
Captain America got his powers, but he has no dick.
My dick's gone, no!
Like Jesus Christ, mate.
Yeah, I'm still not sure what this world's about yet, because they just try to make a regular world, it seems, but then the superheroes are awakening, which is kind of fun.
He's gonna send them all their powers. Like, hey, here's some good.
But now there's
good ass in your face.
So there's totally different stakes for that's the thing too. There's totally different stakes for Spider-Man where he has a full family and has lived this life, and what do you do now? You have these powers, and also he does not hesitate. He's like, oh, Spider, okay, cool. No, bet me. No. I'm convinced, Ghost of Tony Stark, basically. Thanks, man. That's something that was kind of weird, and the whole comic's kind of weird, but that was like the weird.
So this is basically like when you beat Starfield, then you have to play the next.
Yes, and then everyone is Sarah.
Everyone's got yellow faces for some reason. Like,
why? What the fuck is happening?
Okay.
Like you're all just Samuel Coe. Like, hey, now I'm also saying both clowns in this world.
There are a couple people that look like him, but they don't have the same voice. It's kind of weird. Like I'm
not Sam.
Yeah, I'm also like 'cause Sam's the guy who died in mine, so I was like,
oh no,
is it?
Spoilers, guys.
I got you killed.
He's like, I'm gonna let a dad die.
She is finally talking to me now.
Oh, that's great.
She's like, get away from me. I'm trying to talk to her. I was like, cool. Sorry, Dad died.
Like, why didn't you think of a gun? You didn't have them. What's up?
Yeah, I like books, idiot.
Shut up, you stupid nerd. Emmy winners, Matt. Let's talk about the Emmys.
Let's talk about who won. Let's talk about who lost. Better Call Saul.
Call Saul has lost every nomination.
I think they've lost 52 times now, which is a record in Emmy nominations. But hey, it's a hell of a thing to be nominated.
And it's an irony not lost. I bet on Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, I mean this is something that they write in like.
Who has won an Emmy? I think before. I think didn't he win for Breaking Bad? I think he won this like a best supporting character for Breaking Bad. Maybe. Look that up, historian. He's over there. He gave me the finger.
I was gonna say for Nobody. Oh, that was a great movie.
Nobody. Yeah, that was fun.
I don't know. It sucks, but hey, thanks for showing up each time and having the face each time. Like,
but the Jeremy Allen White face, this one, he won for the Bear.
Yes, chef. He deserves.
Yes, chef. Also, AO is
everyone in that show deserved to win.
I can't remember her character name, but she's amazing. Also, a really good stand-up comedian, by the way. I can't remember her last name. Sorry.
Wow.
But she won an Emmy as well, which is great. They got like put in the best comedy series thing. And I was like, kind of, I guess. Like, okay. I was like,
comedy, all right.
Like,
comedy, they're really a drama.
Yeah, like we don't want them to go against Succession, so we're going to put them in this category.
Like they're, I guess they are.
Okay.
It's not really funny.
Like okay,
no. It's like Shameless funny, I guess. Maybe.
No, but Shameless can be hilarious sometimes.
Yeah,
like, there's
Shameless
no
is
hilarious
funnier.
moments.
It reminds me a lot of Shameless, but I guess
there's not uncomfortable moments.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable, like the fucking seven fishes.
It's like the uncomfortability of Dave with a touch of Shameless, but not with it. There's not really that funniness in there. I love it.
Yeah, the touch of Shameless is Jeremy Allen White. Yeah.
With lip in there.
Yeah.
Chef Lip.
He does the cigarette hang too. That cigarette hang that hangs from his lip. Great actor though.
I always see this thing. I guess he mentioned it. That there's this like one of those buzz like pop up things like celebrities and their family that look exactly like them. It's always him next to Gene Wilder, and he was talking about it. And he's like, I'm not related to Gene Wilder. He's like, this is always the thing in front of it. I just want everyone to know. If you're opening that, I'm not in it because I'm not related to Gene Wilder.
Do you think he's lying and he's a love child of Gene Wilder and Mo from The Simpsons?
He could be. Yeah, he looks a lot like young Gene Wilder. Like he's like, oh, I can see it. But he's like, just so you know, I'm not related to him. I was like,
Also, Beef won for Best Limited Series. Seeing you on and Ali Wong.
I'm in episode 5, I think now, or 5 or 6.
And I think there's only six.
Oh, really? So I'm getting close to the end. Yeah. But it's pretty intense. It's like pretty crazy.
It's great. We were so happy. Like someone mentioned it to us, and it was not a radar at all. And then we're just like, dude, awesome.
I'd heard about it, but it was just like one of those things. Like,
well, because I love Seeing You On, but I was just like, okay, well, it's in the middle of something else too, and we're just like, okay, we're done with this. Let's try this one out.
Yeah, I was doing it while I was rowing, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good.
I just rowed even more because
I rowed harder.
Just rowed, like rowing, and
not Dutch rudder. No, that's different. Yeah, you gotta work the arm though. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, the Emmys, guys. That's fun.
And guys, it was fun that you joined us. So thank you. I'm gonna water the plants before I go, but
what if we put beer in that?
Oh man, that would be smart.
Jamie's gonna water the plants with our beer by accident.
She'd be very angry with you. Hey, but you stay classy.
We love you.
Fang Fum.
Bye bye.